It's YoBo. Welcome to day 323 of life according to YoBo. No mess, no stress, no BS, honey. We're about to wrap up this chapter about communicating with men in as few words as possible. Watch my videos on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Did I say my books with YoBoProductions.com? Well, come on, let's finish this chapter. Woo! Yesterday, we went through a scenario sending a man to the store. Some people say, YoBo, you're such a good writer. How do you come up with stuff like that? Honey, I didn't make none of that up. That's what happened when I sent my husband to the store for some Pepperidge Farms bread and some Heinz ketchup. If you don't know what I'm talking about, listen to the previous day's message. But sugar pies, ladies, you little sweet things, let me explain something to you about this chapter. This really is going to be one of the most challenging things for us because we're trying to think like a man. You got to understand, we're going to always be women. So for this that I just taught you, it's going to take practice. You know what? We have to get past the norm, our normal way of thinking, our normal way of thinking things through, because the average woman, when we think about possible outcomes, we just don't have a plan A and a plan B. We got plan A through Z. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to do this. And if this doesn't work, then I'll do that. If that doesn't work, then I'll do that. We got all that, and all that is going on in our heads. Whereas with the man, it's just real simple. What you cooking for dinner tonight? And where did you put the remote control? That's it. That's a, and see what we do. We say, well, you never talk to me. And the man's looking at you like, what the heck are you talking about? We're talking right now. I know, but we just don't talk. Men don't do that. When he said hi, as far as he's concerned, he talked to you. When he said, what's for dinner? When he said, where's the remote control? He's done. I'll tell you one more story. This happened just this past weekend. Went to see one of my mother's cousins, her very last first cousin, 84 years old, going on 85, on her next birthday, if the Lord say the same, as the old folks say. Well, her son-in-law was here. My son-in-law, my husband, her son-in-law, deep conversation. I think USC was coming to play Dallas. And honey, they talked forever about that Dallas game, about how crowded the city was going to be, and you won't be able to get a hotel. And I'm sitting up there listening to them, because remember I told y'all, men don't converse unless you're talking about sports, unless you're talking about sex, or you're talking about a new electronic device. We were there for 2 hours. So for the first hour, they talked about just one subject, the USC game. Then my cousin's husband mentioned something about his television. He couldn't get certain things on his television in the room. What would I tell y'all? You got you a conversation if you're talking about sports, sex, or the TV. So my husband is Mr. Fix-It. He said, oh, let me go see what it is. I can fix it. So he went on in the room and he played around with it, and he was explaining to my cousin's husband what he had done wrong. It was a step or two that he had missed. So they spent the next hour in there talking about the television. Ladies, if you want to have a conversation with your man, you better find out what his favorite team is doing. You better talk about something nasty. Well, he only gonna talk a few minutes, because once you start that conversation, he gonna want to pick, well, let's go see. So you may not want to do that. Or talk about some electronic gadgets, what kind of big TV he want, or maybe cars, they may have, talk about the car a little bit. But ladies, if you want to have an intelligent conversation with a man, you have to do it in 15 words or less, unless y'all out on the first date. Now on the first date, he gonna be looking at you like this. He gonna be hanging on every word, just looking at you. But in his mind, he wondering what you look like with no clothes on. I promise you, that's what they do. He just hanging on every word. Wonder how long it's gonna take me. Wonder if I gotta wait them 90 days, or can I get it 87, 88? I ain't got time to wait 90 days. They look like they're paying attention, but they're not. That's not the way they're wired. But if you just want to have a conversation that's 16 words or more, remember, that's the reason God made girlfriends and gay men. That's life according to YoBo. Woo! No mess, no stress, no BS. We have just completed chapter 7. Come back tomorrow as we're going to chapter 8. Ooh, don't ask what he thinks about you. See, I wrote this 9 years ago. I don't even know what's in there. But come back tomorrow. We're going to find out. And between today and tomorrow, don't ask him what he think about you. You think I'm pretty? You think I look okay in this dress? You think my hair look okay? That's why you got girlfriends and gay men friends. All right, y'all. See ya. Bye-bye.